Rev up your engines! Now the first thing I'm going to show you today is how you can put a really good speaker system in your car. Put a lot of thought and energy into this one. Here's how you install a really good speaker system. In the case of my wife's Lexus, you push the cup holder and put it in. There it is, it's installed now. Listen to that insane sound. This particular one is called Earfun. I wish they had this stuff around when I was young. Now, I tried out a whole bunch of these different speaker systems. And as far as I'm concerned, this Earfun one is the best. 360-degree sound. Fits in your cup holder. The thing costs less than 50 bucks. Now, this particular one, it's called Covey. It's not bad, but as far as I'm concerned, this Earfun one actually sounds better. I looked this at Amazon. This one was $147 on Amazon. That one was less than 50. Which one would you buy? Hey, we all got cell phones these days. You can broadcast anything you want on one of these. It's insane the sound that you can get for less than 50 bucks. It's 360-degree surround sound. Sounds great in a car. Fits in a cup holder. You really can't beat it. I mean, why buy an entire expensive stereo system when you already got a phone with music on it and one of these speakers? Hey, the technology in these things keeps getting better and better, and the prices keep getting lower and lower for quality units. But this is my pick. Hey, for less than 50 bucks, you're getting killer sound. And of course, you can see it's got a little carrier. You can take it on the beach or whatever. It's not waterproof. You can't throw it in the ocean, but it can get rained on. It doesn't get hurt. Heck of a deal for less than 50 bucks. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is worn out rubber parts on your car that have all faded away. Now, over the years, I've tried tons of stuff to get rid of the fade on the rubber and to try to keep it from going, like armor and stuff like this. But this company, Manus, they have a two-part system that really works quite well. Sealer and conditioner, but first, they got the cleaner. You gotta strip the old crap off first. That's just how it works if you really want to do a good job. You can see how faded and crowdy the rubber is. So, we just get a little bit of the restart stuff, put it on a sponge, and then rub it on the rubber parts. You want to scrub off all the old, rotten, faded, in this case, 26-year-old rubber. Look at all the crud that's coming off of it. And of course, do it like I'm doing it. Do it in the shade. You don't want sun beating up on it, and you want to just keep wiping to get all the crud. You want to strip all the stuff off. Now, this is the second cloth. You can see it's still getting crud, so we're going to do it again. You can do it many times if you really got an old car that's worn. Just keep cleaning and wiping. Then once you get nice and clean, then you get the Blue Shine. This is the protector. They seal this stuff pretty good. I need to get a pair of pliers to get it apart. Then we get the Blue Shine, put a dab of it on a towel, and wipe it on. Do a real good job. You might want to do it 3 or 4 times. Let it dry, put some more on. Just look at the difference. Now it's all shiny and polished instead of all corroded. And the best thing about this is, being two-part solution, you're cleaning it off, then you're polishing it and preserving it. The 2 steps make it infinitely better than something you just spray on and wipe off. There's no doubt in that. Now, the one thing is, the stuff is so strong. If you get a little bit on the paint, use a new finish like I do, then clean under it where the paint might have gotten some drips on it to polish that off. That's why you want to do the stuff in the shade. You don't want the stuff activating too strongly. And of course, if you're a real fanatic about your paint and stuff, you can always get tape, and you can tape the rubber areas off so they're sitting there by themselves, and then any excess will just get on the tape and you can take it off when you're done. And of course, this stuff is killer for tires, which are rubber. But I'm not one of these tire guys that's polishing my tires all the time. I really don't care about that, but that's the main thing. It even says restores, protects, and shines tires. That's one of its main usage. I use it for other rubber parts, stuff that gets faded away that you see on the top. To me, tires are tires. But if you want to polish your tires, this is good stuff for it. Now, the last thing I'm talking about is this Auto BT460. It's a battery and charging system tester. If you're like me and don't trust people work on your car, you can do all your own battery and alternator testing. Here's my professional Midtronics. When this thing was new, it was $900. This thing's like $60. Of course, it's not as great as this thing is, but for a normal person working on their own car, this is more than you need. Just hook it to your battery, positive to positive, negative to negative, test your battery, Here it goes. Cold cranking. You put on what it is. This one's a 550, so you put it on 550, and that's it. Say here, it's only got 405 cranking amps. It says to replace it. It's a 6-year-old battery. Normally they last maybe 3, so it's time to get another battery here for my wife. Also test the starter and the alternator. Here it goes. Shows normal voltage. Working fine. That's it idle, and it also does a max load test. You turn everything on, the alternator's loaded, and it shows you if it's working then. Pretty good deal for 59 bucks. And believe me, I tried out a lot of these things. Some of them were absolute crappers and didn't work half the time. But I always wanted to test stuff right. I double check what the cheaper one said with my real expensive one, and they both gave the same reading, so hey. And as usual, nobody's paying me to talk about these products. I am just testing them out honestly, showing you stuff that works. And since this is Mechanic Monday, I'm giving away one of these earphone speaker systems. To have a chance to win, place a clean, non-offensive comment on the YouTube comments below. And a winner will be chosen randomly by computers to win this cool surround sound speaker system. So you can put new speakers in your car as easy as dropping it into the cup holder. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.